is going on, everybody? It is your boy Matt Stingray. Thanks for checking in to the Rock the Watch channel. Guys, today we're going to take a look at a San Martin SN018 chronograph with a Panda dial. We're going to do the full review of this watch today. I already did an unboxing of this a little while back. I'll put a link to that in the description below if you want to see all the goodies it comes with and all that other kind of stuff. But today is the full review day. So let's just take a quick gander at this watch before we get in to the specs and features. So let's get into the specs and features of this watch. This watch has a 40mm case diameter, and that's measured in between here. It is 12mm thick. It is 49mm lug to lug, and it has a 20mm lug width. It is powered by the Swiss Ronda 5040F quartz chronograph movement. It has a ceramic bezel, not a ceramic bezel insert. The whole bezel is ceramic. It looks kind of like it's a ceramic cap that snaps down over there with the chronograph units per hour, the tachometer scale on the bezel right there. Okay, it has dead flat sapphire crystal with AR coating underneath. All right, it has a screw down 7mm crown at the 3 o'clock position that is signed, and no crown guards. Okay, it has, this watch obviously is a chronograph, so it has little pump pushers at the 2 and the 4. Okay, and if you guys, now guys, if you're like a lot of us, we know what chronographs do, but I'm going to explain this. I try to explain it in every video I do about chronographs. That way, if you're a person, you don't know anything about chronographs, you haven't come across my video, you wonder what they do, I'm about to show you. So, there are several different styles of chronographs, but this one, that is the chronograph hand right there pointing at the 12. Okay, you push the 2 o'clock pusher to get it started. And as you see, the tenths of second dial is just screaming along. And it is going, hitting almost every line there as it goes along. But I want you to watch this, because when it gets to the 30-second mark, it's going to do something pretty cool. So, as you can see, still going. And we're about to hit that 30-second mark there, and boom, it stops. Pretty cool, right? So you use a chronograph to time things, and there it is. Now you want it, let's say you're done timing it, you press that button, and look, the tenths of second still keeping track. It just stops spinning around like crazy. Now you're done timing whatever it is you're timing for the day, and you want to reset it, you press this one, and boom, snaps back to 0, in this case 12 o'clock, and you're done timing your stuff. That's how a chronograph works. All right, the pushers are, the little buttons are matching. Oh, look at that, it's catching the AR coating real nice there. The buttons on the pushers match the ceramic bezel, and that's important because they have several different colorways with these. Like they have a green bezel and the buttons are green that match. They have different, I'm not sure if they have blue, but they have different color bezels, and the pushers are designed to match the bezel, which is very cool. So let's take a look at the dial here. Now, if you are paying attention and you notice, this has 4 hands on it. We've already gone over that. That's the main chronograph hand, the hour hand, the minute hand, and what's that hand right there? Well, that is the date. So this is a 4-hand watch with a date right there with that little red crescent moon highlighting the date. And it does happen to be the 25th today. So if you're looking at this, you're probably kind of like, well, how do you change the date with the crown? No, if you've seen in the beginning, there's a little button there. So I seen this watch. I saw a review of this watch online, and I said, that's pretty cool. I like the way it operated. I said, get me one of those myself and check this sucker out. Also, I've mentioned in several other videos, I've been on this Panda dial chronograph kick lately. I'm trying to find the perfect one. I've reviewed, I think, 2, 3 already. I have more, and then I'm going to do a big head-to-head and decide which one of the ones that I've found so far is my favorite. So back to the date. Today is in fact the 25th of October. So it is correct. But let's say I want to change it. Come right over here. Let me get this little tool here. And let's push it. This is going to be a pain in the bungo on camera. Okay, let's see if I got it right. So, one push. Did I get it right? No, I keep missing it. There we go. And as you can see, it changes. 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and then I got to go, you got to go all, but you can push it pretty fast. Go all the way back around because I don't want to forget and go back to the wrong date there. And my goodness, that is a pain in the butt. If you don't know how hard that is, my YouTube brothers can feel my pain trying to do something behind the camera. So back on the 25th, but that's how you change the date. Very cool. As you can see, highly polished on the case, on the sides, on the top there, on the lugs. It's very cool. So the dial, they say that this is an enamel surface on this dial. I don't know what an enamel surface is. I guess that means they probably painted it with enamel. But as you can see, it's white. Sub-registers at the 3, 6, and the 9. This one is the small seconds. That's the running seconds. This one was the tenths of seconds, and that one is to keep track of 30 minutes. There is a San Martin logo at the top. Applied indices all the way around. Minute markers and the chapter ring on the dial. And as we have pointed out before, there is the date on the rehot all the way around. Run to 31. So that's pretty cool. All right, the bracelet. As we stated before, there is a 20 millimeter lug width, tapering down to 15 and a half. It has polished center links. It's polished on the side. Extra fingerprints right there for you guys. It is held together by screw pins. That is very cool. Coming down to the glass that some of you are very familiar with, that it takes a lot of, how do I say it? I don't want to say it copies it, but it's very similar to a very popular watch brand's glass. It is mill. It is, look at that, no movement. If you guys have seen my Pagani design video, that thing shakes like an earthquake. This is solid, made very well. Snaps over, center. There are no micro adjustments in there, but there are some, let's see if I can get in here. Inside right there, okay? There is a diver's extension, and we will get back to that and talk about that in a minute. It has solid end links. Very nice. It has a screw down case back, as you can see, which is completely unmolested with all kinds of trash, unlike what Invicta does. But I'm not hating. Oh, by the way, it has 100 meters of water resistance, which is very cool. Okay. And it has BGW9 loom all over it. Okay, so it has BGW9. Let's get a quick loom shot of this watch. Let's see what she looks like here. Let's fire it up. I'll get some of these, turn these lights out right here and hit it with this UV light. Suck it up. Come on. All right, let's turn this off. So yeah, there you go, guys. That is super cool. Let me hit it again. Look at that. That's good looking. That's actually really good looking. So as you can see, the indices are loom, hands are loom, and even the small subdials, hands are loomed. They're loomed pretty damn well too. It's very nice. I'm digging it. It's not bad loom at all. I mean, it's not blazing like a Seiko or a Zelos or anything, or Zelos, however you want to say it. I still haven't figured out how to say that. But it's really not bad. So, what do I think about this watch? What is my opinion, which is what I give here at the Rock the Watch channel, because I am by no means an expert. I give you my opinion by holding and wearing this watch live and telling you what I think about it. Well, I think I paid $250 for this, $260, and for that price, this is an awesome watch. I dig it. It is made very well. The construction on this is very nice. The finishing, the polishing, so far it's held up perfectly. Not that I have dragged it behind my car or anything, but it's keeping awesome time. It's a good looking watch. I'm definitely feeling this watch, and I rock this watch, man. But it's not perfect. And I'll give you some of the things, I'll point out some of the things I do like about it. As far as the build quality and everything's pretty good, except one thing that I'll point out, which I'm sure is not on every model, because I've seen videos where the thing works, and mine, it didn't work, and I could send it back if I want. It's a quality control issue. Other than that, one thing that I'll show you in a minute, I'm digging the design. I really like the date. Difficult to see, I'm not gonna lie. Difficult to see, even impossible to see at night, but it's very cool. I just like the way it operates. I like the fact that it's a hand. I like the red half crescent moon dealio there, pointing right the date. I think that's really cool. I like the matching pusher buttons with the ceramic bezel. I like the fact that this watch is not like an Invicta, and it is just blasted all over it with San Martin. It's not. The only thing, there's only 2 places on this entire flippin' watch, okay, that would let you know that's a San Martin. And the San Martin logo's kind of difficult to read. It's not just written San Martin. I actually kind of dig that. At the 12 o'clock right there on the dial is their San Martin logo, okay? And then right here is an S, which kind of looks like a dollar sign. Dollar bills, y'all. So that's the only 2 places that it is signed with the manufacturer logo. Doesn't even say their name on here. It doesn't even say it on the case back, which I dig. And it doesn't say it on the clasp, which I also dig. It doesn't have San Martin written on here and San Martin, blah, 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 blah. Now, the back case for me, the case back for me is a double-edged sword. I absolutely love the fact that it is blank. It is very cool. However, I wish they would have at least put the water resistance rating on there. That's it. They don't got to put sapphire. They don't got to put San Martin. Just 100 meters water resist. Maybe that. That's it. But I love how clean it looks with not, with crap not all over the bottom. And then nothing here, nothing on the case back, nothing on the side, Invicta. It's very clean looking. I really dig it. Okay, so that's the pluses of this watch. The build quality is there. It's just an overall very nice watch for the money. Now, there's one issue that I had, and it's starting. You can work these out. It's like the bracelet I had on the Pagani design. Look at that. So you can go this side right here. That's one of the issues I found. The bracelet is where I found most of the issues on this watch. This side, you should be able to just crumple this bracelet up and let it fall. But as you can see, this one's still. But it's tight. If you work it like that Pagani design, you probably get it to loosen up a little bit, or over time, it'll just do it. I don't always bunch up the bracelet, but that's one of the things I found. The biggest problem I found with this watch, and I'm pretty sure it's unique to this watch, is this diver's extension. It does not work on my watch. As you can see, I will fold it over, and it's supposed to sit like that. It just falls right out. I've tried to move it in the thing. I think this part of the clasp is supposed to clip over this pin. And I've seen it work on other videos. Heck, I've seen it where it's almost, the person doing the review almost has to rip it apart. And this one just, boop, falls right out. I can hold it like this and it just falls right out. But I compensated with that by just adjusting the bracelet so that sits just like that. And you'll never know the difference. It's just one of those things. I could have sent it back, and I said, nah, as long as these watches take to come from China, from San Martin. I'm not sending it back for that small issue. I'll just roll with it. It looks good. It wears just fine the way I set it up. So let's see what it looks like on the wrist. But before we do that, quick wristwatch check. What am I rocking today? Today I'm rocking, boom, my Breitling Super Ocean 42, the white dial. This is an awesome watch. Did an unboxing of this. I will put a link to that down below so you can check that out. Man, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at the purple AR coating it's catching on there. I think this one has bottom and top AR coating, so not too sure how I feel about that, but we'll discuss that in the full review. So let's get this off the wrist and see what the San Martin SN018 chronograph with the Panda dial looks like. No, it looks good, man. I'm digging it. Really digging it. I honestly do rock this one quite a bit, guys. When I reach for a Panda chronograph that I have, and like I said, I think I have 5 right now, pending that big shootout. Most of the time I do reach for this one. It's pretty awesome. So hey guys, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And as always, rock that watch.